Okay guys, so hello and welcome back to a new episode. In this one, I'm giving my personal opinions on Tesla right now, similarly to Apple, because Tesla has been falling over the past 5 days realistically. Now obviously this is more of a stable stock than some of the others which we look at on the channel, so of course usually we are looking at growth with this company, but recently we're seeing quite a big sell-off. Well, of course in tonight's episode I'm giving all of my personal opinions and reasoning for that. Now like I said, it is not financial advice and I am not a financial advisor, but it is my opinion. And of course an opinion does not hurt to have, so that is what I'm going to be giving in this episode. If it sounds like a plan guys, please leave a like and subscribe, it would be appreciated, and if you want to come talk to us on Discord you can. Link to our Discord is in the description. But with that being said, we're going to jump straight in and have a look at how Tesla has been moving. So guys, yeah, for years now, Tesla has obviously been a very large emerging electric car company. The market cap is one of the biggest in the world for all car companies, and of course a lot of that is due to investor attention rather than sales. But you know what guys, it is still a good indication of a solid company. Now Tesla has obviously been rocketing over the past few years, and especially since that share split, the price has been insane and it's been going up at a rapid rate. But overall guys, Tesla has been one of those stocks which has not underperformed in the past year or so, and of course that is a good thing to see. I think it is probably going to continue to do well in the future, but you know what, there are some realistic reasons for the drop over the past 5 days, and of course we're going to be talking about the negatives and then the positives, and what the positives can mean for the future and what the negatives can mean for the short term. So of course the main reason in my opinion for this sell-off happening is due to all of the hype around some of the other stocks which are similar to GameStop. Now GameStop is of course the biggest in this sector when I'm talking about it, and of course these are the hype stocks. So of course GameStop went up rapidly from about $76 all the way up to $347 in a matter of only maybe even 1 day. So of course huge insane gains to read out there, absolutely insanity to see. But you know what guys, this one has been rocketing a lot recently, and a lot of investors are getting into this one now because they do want to get that big profit with that short squeeze, and of course I cannot blame them guys. I think it does kind of make sense, but maybe they are not 100% certain as of the risk that they're getting into. But honestly, that is up to them to follow up on, and of course I am not a financial advisor, so please do not use my words as financial advice. But personally, in my opinion, I think these are very risky investments. I think even a lot of long-term investors are pulling out to look into companies like this, and of course like I said, it does make sense that everybody wants to get the biggest profit, but we've got to look sometimes at the logic. And of course looking at a company like Tesla, obviously it's performed very well over the past month. If we're looking at this one up until the 25th, we can see big increases over 20%. If we're looking at it over the past 6 months, we can see even bigger increases. Obviously on a 6-month chart it was up over 200%. So it is a very big company, it's a very good company, and of course there are a lot of good things for the future on the stock. Obviously it is starting to make its profit annually, and that is a great thing to see. I think the company is definitely going to start making profits very soon and carry on to do that, and of course that is a great indication of things to come. Obviously in the next 10 years the potential for Tesla to expand is huge, but over the past 5 days a lot of people are looking at Tesla as one of those stocks which is not as hyped as some of the ones which are definitely getting a big pump right now. Now of course it does make sense because a lot of people who invest in Tesla are in it for the biggest profits. Obviously when you think about Tesla stock, profits do come to mind, huge ones that is. So it does make sense that a lot of these investors have probably gone to a different place for whatever reason. That's completely up to them, but I think subsequently the share price of Tesla has fallen. So of course not the worst thing in the world, definitely a potential opportunity to buy the dip, because I do think that Tesla will be going up before we know it, but I think there is definitely enough room for Tesla to actually move even further down depending on what happens with companies like GameStop on Monday. Now of course a lot of companies like GameStop have been moving quite hugely over the past 5 days, and I think it could definitely continue into the next week. I think if it does continue into the next week, we are going to see more companies probably fall, as a lot of investors will be pulling out of these companies to go into these new companies like GameStop and all these other types of companies. So it does kind of make sense that Tesla does have some big potential to fall in the next week. But overall guys, I would not be too concerned. I personally believe that this sell-off is due to a lot of people getting into other companies, like I said, and withdrawing profits from Tesla. So fair enough to them. I personally don't think it's the best thing to do in my opinion, but I am not a financial advisor. But honestly, I definitely think it presents a new opportunity to potentially buy Tesla and other stocks whilst not as many people are looking. So of course that's my personal opinion guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please do leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye until then.